Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing well and stuff. I don't even know how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna get right into it. This is ProLeague 9, Week 1, Part 1. So, we're gonna be watching these games. We're gonna note that everyone's gonna start off with a house, sometimes checking the ramp, sometimes more inwards in the base. This is game 1 between ItzJ and Highdra, which was seed, I believe this was like seed 4 or 5 or something, maybe seed 3. So a bird's gonna come out and scout. That there's not really much going on. We know that already. And it's gonna be a GAT worker push, which is not. This is a lot of lost mining time. A GAT's gonna go down. The raiders are gonna take some damage. And the archers are gonna come out. And Highdra, of course, is gonna be a new style player, inspired by some of Happy and Weird Rat's builds. He's gonna be going into Mech Beast. And ItzJ, I don't know how much SE2 he played today, but apparently it was like, oh god, Team A. I don't know what can be said for Team A. Team B for life. But I'm friends with ItzJ and I really like ItzJ. I think he's a cool person. But he is getting ransacked in this game. He lost all those workers and he lost all his Gatlings. So I don't know why he didn't ban King Seon Station, because I don't know if he's played it that much. I haven't seen that he's played it. Yeah, but I was like worried about shawarma because I was like sold on shawarma and I love shawarma so much. But then I was like, I got sick the other day eating shawarma, and I was wondering why, and I asked AI and it said that shawarma is left to sit out for many hours, so sometimes it can have bacteria. And I was like, whoa, that's like really mind-boggling. I thought shawarma was like the best thing ever, but there's certain problems with the way it's handled and how hot the spit is, etc. And Highdra is gonna get in here and get on top of everything. ItzJ is gonna GG out. GG. So we're gonna watch game 2. Double GLHF, it's game 2. In the top right, in the blue pieces, we have our hero, Team A, somebody's here, Team A's hero, ItzJ, and in the bottom left, in the red pieces, we have Highdra. The raiders are gonna trade hits, and they're gonna realize it's both one racks expand. Hydra's gonna get an early expand, whereas ItzJ is gonna opt to make more raiders and have a slightly later expand. It's all in good macro. It's a lot of solid choices coming out from our players, and the beast racks from Highdra is really damning. Really nice wolf push. The wolves are just adding so much to the push, and now there's no third. ItzJ has a ton of archers, so I don't know how this is gonna even possibly go for Highdra. And I was trying to record this earlier and I had too much lag, so I had to restart my PC and I spoiled all the matches. But we don't even, in this version, we don't even know who is going to win any of these matches. So it could be Highdra, it could be ItzJ. ItzJ has a lot of archers, but these wolves are putting in work and this raider still hasn't died. So this is what happened in, there was a split push. Highdra versus ItzJ. Everyone's got a third up. Everyone's got even 25 workers. Gonna do the split push. Little split push. And it's not looking too bad for anyone. Everyone's looking pretty even. But we gotta make sure we have all the barracks hotkeyed from ItzJ. And we don't want to lose too many wolves from Highdra. Highdra is on my team. I'm rooting for him. I clearly already know. I looked at the scoreboard, so I know how all the matches played out. But ItzJ could bring it back. He's gonna move out actually. Or he's gonna move out a little bit. He has to take his fourth, so that's something he has to think about. And it's gonna be a sort of surround scenario. Some buildings are gonna go down. Some fireballs are gonna come out. I don't see how this could possibly go well for Highdra. That was like not good for Highdra. But now ItzJ's gonna push, not take a fourth. Oh no, he is gonna take a fourth. Hydra's gonna do a gank, and ItzJ's gonna pull back. Highdra just has so many wolves, it's crazy. Now, the archers are out of position, and all of ItzJ's archers are shooting, but that doesn't seem to matter much when there's this many wolves. I mean, I think wolves are strong. I like wolves. I like wolves off of 2 den into 3 base, or 5 den into 5 den into like the end of the game. But like, this is just so many. I guess it's not early. It is 12 minutes in, so Hydra's got to have something if he wants to be winning. But he chose wolves, so that's like, just get the surround, get the ganks. Apparently don't get fireballed. He hasn't scouted the 4th base, so the tower is going to go up, and this is going to be like a safe expand from ItzJ, but Highdra is 50 supply ahead. It's looking bad for Team A's hero in the blue trunks. He's 10 workers down, Hydra's 10 workers up. And maybe ItzJ's saturation was not ideal. If we look, the worker split was a little bit more even, and the 4th, of course, went up for Highdra. But Highdra gonna get, oh, not quite cleaned up. He's killing workers in the 2nd base. Killing workers out on the field. Dodge the fireball. This is pure Highdra. And he's high because he likes the weeee. He partakes a little bit. He doesn't just, he lets life, he sort of does his own thing with life and stuff. The catapults are gonna come out, and I warned Highdra. Highdra was asking me what comp ItzJ goes for, and I told him he liked katas. So obviously he sees the kata and he's like, okay, this is what I was expecting finally. I think I meant to him that it was late game, that he would see that. And ItzJ GG's out. Highdra sweeps the series 2-0 for Team B. Shout out to the Dark Realm, our team captain, who did apparently such a good job choosing these matchups. Yeah. Not mine. I sort of... We'll see what happens with my series. But yeah. Now we're gonna move on to I have to see. Zeros versus AustriaNoob. I have to check. I'm blind in this, as much as you may or may not be. Light shades first. Oh shit. Dude, I hate sneezing, especially because of bugs and stuff. Bugs just so disgusting. We're moving on to Zeros versus AustriaNoob, and Zeros is obviously, I'm pretty sure Zeros is on Team B. Zeros is on Team B, yeah. And AustriaNoob is on Team A. In the top left on Light Shades, our new favorite map, everyone's new favorite map, has like 70 plays right now, and it's pretty epic, if they're all semi-macro games. AustriaNoob is looking around. He's in the blue pieces in bottom right. Zeros in the red pieces with the small screen in the top left. Yeah, we're gonna go up 16 times and see how this plays out. Ooh, not in the crevice, but covering, so we have a 2 wide opening. In the crevice, the house in the crevice. The house comes up, AustriaNoob. The raider coming out. The worker coming out, and that castle coming up. This raider got sort of destroyed a little bit, but the raiders and the wolves are gonna dance. It's not gonna be... It's gonna be interesting. Everyone, I wasn't prepared for how fierce the competition was game 1, but as we can see, the competition is going to be very fierce. Zeros is going to be trying to pull him apart, and an awful flash forward. I don't know how he thought that was going to go, because raiders have to wait to shoot. They can't like just shoot and fight like a snake can. I didn't see, but 3 raiders have gone down as opposed to 10 snakes, 4 workers, and 4 snakes for AustriaNoob. But Zeros is only 2 workers ahead. Shroud is researched. That's so crazy. And he's waiting for the... He's waiting to shroud the snakes. He's waiting for the raiders to regen health. Yeah, nice play from Zeros. Game 1. We're gonna load game 2. Zeros versus AustriaNoob on one of my favorite maps, Silent Fjord. Gonna be everyone starting with the house. In the top right, in the blue pieces, AustriaNoob. In the bottom left, in the red pieces, Team B's hero, Zeros. Yeah, we're gonna see the wolves pass each other, so nobody's going for a mixed race sort of thing. Everyone's going for like Beast or Rax, and it appears everyone went for Beast this game. The low wolf gonna get out of there. Yeah, I think Zeros knows about healing and he wants to abuse healing. I think he might have seen me doing that and chose to continue and learn to incorporate that into his own style. Because me and Zeros actually played a ton of games like last week or something. It was recently. But he was doing pretty bad and we played a bunch of games. And I think he played with Daz too, and that's how he got to be in a better spot and have this strong sort of beast mechanics and stuff where he can deny the mining at the second base. And now obviously he can't fight these workers. I don't know what AustriaNoob is doing. He should transfer his... He has like 20 workers here at his second base. Now he's transferring workers and trying to mine, and it feels like AustriaNoob has sort of finally won out and defended this. Zeros 2 workers behind, 2 wolves behind. Yeah. But Zeros with the third base, whereas AustriaNoob does not have a third base. Sorry, that was the difference. I didn't see that go down. So at a 16 times, it's just fast and stuff. But I don't want to waste my time. I just want to get these Pro League games out of the way so we can watch them. And oh, a really bad fight from Zeros. I don't know what he was thinking. Team B needs to have a strong representation. We can't have these like crappy fights that just like, ooh, 2 wolves picked off, and now 2 snakes picked off, 1 snake picked off. This tower going down, but there's a lot of wolves still out on the field, so I don't know. AustriaNoob can just fight this, get on top of the snakes, but he's not. He didn't get on top of the snakes. You have to, it's so annoying with wolves because they literally have to be like 1 space away from the snake and then you A-click and they go on them. But if they're like 1.5 spaces away, they'll just hit the wolf right next to the snake. It's just like, and they're all existing in like a 3x3 or something. So it's like so, like look, like these units are in a 4x3. AustriaNoob with the split pushing. Not so ideal. Sonny was specking this. Sonny specking in Pro League. That's like lag. I wouldn't let Sonny spec, but I like Sonny, or however you pronounce his name, Tizani. I like Tizani, but I think he has lag. I don't know if I would let him spec Pro League. Ooh, and this tower going down again. Mining denied at this base. And it looks like AustriaNoob is going to be able to clean it up. But is he going to be able to clean it up? The sweep? Zeros coming in clutch? The workers, the boys being forced to being pulled? Oh, and they get a surround. Zeros, you have to run when you see the workers run. But he just wants to kill... those workers were gonna do a lot there, but AustriaNoob's snakes went down and he couldn't recover. He needed to hold on to his snakes and keep them sort of in the second base where he had the workers. So it's Zeros 2-0 versus AustriaNoob. These games just like, they're not that complex. They're kind of simple, but they're like really good. And I'm just so proud to see my teammate Zeros, Team B, go Team B, sweeping and 2-0ing AustriaNoob. It's just like these precise decisions to be like, I'm gonna push now and I'm gonna have 100 supply and he's only gonna have 90 supply. So now we're gonna move on to my games versus weeee or Blyfan. Weeee is also known as Blyfan, but we'll just say weeee. Sorry, I didn't figure out how to say his name before this game. He's sort of not being so nice. He's gonna drop a den, drop a proxy den. No, I wanted to take this base as my second base and drop a tower. But I see the wolf. I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm like, this isn't one den, but I'm not sure what's happening. Suddenly there's 2 wolves in my base. Suddenly there's 4 wolves in my base and I have to back up. I drop my second den, but it's late. He gets a worker kill. I was supposed to drop my second base at my natural location. "16 times, gang." And we is gonna just dumb wolf push 2 den. He's gonna max it out versus me, and I can't get a second den up. I can make snakes, but I only have 11 workers. And I'm gonna push through and defend this tower as best as I can. But he's back up to 6 wolves already. I need to push or something now. He's making a dragon's lair. Still on 1 base. Nothing about this from weee's side. Obviously, sorry, this is crayon, me in the blue pieces, team B, and weeee in the top left in the red pieces. But I'm going back up to 3 den. He's gone up to 15 units, and I only have 11 units. I just sort of got ganked really badly, and I wanted to find my retribution for that sort of thing. And the tower isn't really hitting, it's sort of too far. I get cleaned up, and he has a ton of units, so I GG out. Yeah, that's game 1. Weeee beats me. Team A up 1 in a series versus Team B. So annoying. So then we moved on from Darkwood Hills, which was our assigned map, to Light Shades. And I was upset that I had lost game 1. I knew that he was being newbie, and I could cancel that out and I could win the game. So on the top left we have crayon in the red pieces. In the bottom right we have weeee in the blue pieces. We're going to be dropping a hidden 2 den in base. And he's going to be going for 1 racks expand. Oh, he's doing the little circles with the worker. That's cool. And then he's not gonna do perfect micro versus the wolves. Good micro is good, but perfect micro is just better. So now I have healing wolves. I'm gonna drop a workshop. I wanna get on top of the raiders, not the wolves, but killing the wolves would be kind of good, but if the raiders survive, then they're regenning and it's really bad for me. He scouts this, I move the worker forward. I see the tower come up, I'm getting a surround on some wolves. I just dropped the tower because I know I have a ton of wolves and he doesn't have that much. He has archers. So he's gonna try and snipe this. He snipes the worker, but takes a really bad fight trying to snipe the kata as well as the worker, and I start shelling the tower. I take a few tower shots to sort of show him that I get 4 workers low with my kata. His kata comes out, dodge the workers, bait the cat a shot. My worker is coming cross map to finish this tower, shelling the workshop, kill the wolf, tower comes up. You can see, like, it was like a newbie dragon build versus like an advanced, like, workshop, 2-den workshop killer move from me. Not to toot my own horn too much. Just kidding. It was like, he did a solid 2-den and killed me when I was going for expand. I did a solid 2-den and killed him when he was going for expand. It's like, that's how the game goes. Just kidding. It's newbie. Obviously the proxy workshop. Look at that. In the snow. My castle coming up. And we're going to move on to game 3 on King Seong Station. Let's see if weeee can really show his worth. GLHF. In the bottom right, crayon in the red pieces. In the top left, weeee in the blue pieces. He's going to be doing a cheeky wall off. Going for, I assume, a cheeky push, but that was sort of denied. I went for a 2-den proxy workshop again, but he chose a build that was sort of stronger versus that. We're going to be hitting the back rocks. He's going to be repairing the gat. His mill is up, so his gyrocrafts are going to be coming out. He's going to pull a bunch of workers. For some reason, I know 3 wolves can, I think 3 wolves can hit here, but I was having trouble having that to actually happen. I only had like 6 wolves, so he walls off, and he's gonna finish this wall off. He just wants to take 2 base, and I'm gonna be having a tough time. And I make a really horrible decision to take this base here. I get in and kill some stuff, but I'm gonna be trying to focus down workers, but I'm having a tough time. If we see, I lost 14 wolves to kill 3 workers and 3 gats, so that was not the best trade so far in this game. That's sort of how I got behind. I should have had like 16 wolves right now and just could establish ground map dominance, but he wants to come in and like fight this tower, and I'm gonna be transferring my workers with this ballista. These workers just needed to continue to their goal. I don't know what I'm doing. Bring the ballista back to defend these buildings, but gyrocrafts don't even kill buildings that fast, so I don't know what I was doing. He's gonna take a tower expand to take his 3rd base in the proper location. I'm struggling to take my natural in this location, and he's actually gonna be pulling out some really cheeky moves later in this game. I'm like stuck, having lost I'm supposed to be 10 supply ahead, but I'm 15 supply behind. My wolves are just not doing anything because there's not many of them. The double forge, when it could have been a single forge, I think you don't need that many upgrades as mech or any race. It's bad to have that many, and so annoying how he's bringing these katas. He actually I missed the big fight over here. These catters are gonna shell over here. The repair goes down. Black powder was expensive. It just felt like I had no money in this game. And this base is gonna go down and it's gonna feel like the end. But good play could have done a lot to get into a better position in this game, but I was just woefully far behind, especially having lost those 14 wolves in the early game. I just should have played better. I don't know what I was doing. I'm gonna repair this ballista. There's no more wolves, so he can just land the catters on the high ground if he wants to. He's gonna shell this base. Can't afford to retake this base because we're on one base mining. This base has mined out, and he had some more mines, so his is still mining for the present moment at 14 minutes. Now it's mined out. Yeah, this is the whole army at 14 minutes, so we should be at like 120 supply, but we are at 60. So it's looking like a really bad scenario, like unrecoverable. Looks like we has cinched it 2-1, but we'll have to see what happens. The workers are just piling up. There's no chance here. We is on 4 base, 3 base, however you want to say it. He's knocking down the destructible rocks. Just doing his mostest. So crazy that this can shoot to like here or something. It just looks cool with the wall. Ballista's gonna go down. The cheeky 6 catter drop on the high ground. If we can clean up the gats, it feels good, but this is a game-ending push. Yeah. So to cap it off, let's look at the spreadsheet. Here we go. So this is what I was hiding from you guys. So Highdra went 2-0 versus ItzJ. We watched that first. Then Zeros went 2-0 versus AustriaNoob. And then I went 1-2 versus weeee. Blyfan55. So yeah, that results in, I don't know why it says 7. Might be 7 because of match wins or something, but we have that would mean it would be 3 for this team. So we have 5 match wins for Team B and 2 match wins for Team A. But as we see, Haffy says he's gonna win versus Weird Rat, so I don't know if that's private, sorry, but Haffy says he's gonna win versus Weird Rat, so that should be 2-0 or 2-1. And then there's Gyarados and Maria. Gyarados has been putting games in to practice, but Maria sort of plays after I go to bed, so I don't know if he's been practicing. If they've been practicing. Don't want to misgender anybody. You know, it's good. Yeah, so we're going to see a lot of interesting games coming up. Alright. Yeah, but that was Pro League 9 week 1 part 1. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna post this in the ProLeague Discord. So hopefully you guys can, if you need a way to catch up on the games, then you can watch this video and it'll have a quick rundown of all the games without having to download them and like look at them all boring on your own with no caster. Unless you want to cast them on your own. Hit me up if you I know some of you guys might want to join my Discord or hang out and like on the internet and cast some games together. That could be cool. Just let me know and we can do a video together. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.